Today, Robert Downey Jr. gives us his verdict on working on The Judge. But first, Katy Perry just landed a super gig.
Perry will rock the 2015 Super Bowl halftime show, according to Billboard. She was named a possible performer back in August when the NFL reportedly shortlisted her, along with Coldplay and Rihanna. At the same time, the Football League apparently asked those contenders to consider paying to play due to the massive exposure the halftime show provides. But just last weekend, Perry said she wasn't the kind of girl who would pay to play the Super Bowl. Perhaps the NFL changed its mind.
It's no big deal. This is no big deal.
Earlier this week, Amanda Bynes was caught trying to shoplift in New York. Now, in a video obtained by TMZ, Bynes can be seen breaking into a bizarre dance inside the clothing store, allegedly right before she attempted to steal a shirt. The troubled star has been making headlines again after going months under the radar following a series of legal woes. Anne Hathaway is opening up about all that Hatha-hate in a new interview with Harper's Bazaar. During the 2013 award season, everything from her acceptance speeches to her dresses to her red carpet attitude had her falling from fans' graces just as she was winning big for her performance in Les Miserables.
So different from this hell I'm living.
She blames her state of mind during that period in part on the drastic transformation she underwent to play Fantine in Les Mis. You can read her full interview in Harper's Bazaar, available on your Next Issue app. We now know the name of Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes' baby girl, Esmeralda Amata Gosling. Mendes actually played a character named Amata in her 2007 crime drama, We Own the Night. Last night's episode of The Bachelor Canada was full of drama and kissing as Tim and his bachelorettes heat up the Bahamas. But the final rose ceremony goes from tense to terrific for all the ladies as Tim sends no one home. Next stop, Toronto.
New in theaters today is The Judge. It's helmed by the Roberts, Downey, and Duvall. And here's what they have to say about working on the hard-hitting flick.
We can barely stand aside of each other.
Henry?
Judge?
At the center of The Judge is a strained father-son relationship.
How do you flip that switch when you get home? You've been through this really contentious relationship with your father, and then you go home with your own son.
Yeah, it's a big deal with what we were able to present during the day.
What's it like being in a cast, working with Robert Downey Jr.?
Great, because he's very talented and he's great to work with.
Before Tracy chatted with Robert Duvall, some of his co-stars shared a story about him with me.
There was a day where Duvall came onto set and shook like your hand and Robert's hand and then my hand. Your hand shook and then he said, your palms are sweatiest.
Oh, Duvall said that?
I wish I liked you more. Thought my job was to tell the public the truth, the facts, pretty or not.
Also hitting theaters today, Kill the Messenger. Based on the real-life story of journalist Gary Webb investigating a CIA scandal, this conspiracy thriller is led by Jeremy Renner.
This is just such an interesting story. When you read it for the first time, what drew you to it?
I like that he was a hero that's flawed, and the story of this guy coming up against insurmountable odds.
Your chemistry with Jeremy was awesome.
Jeremy's very easy, to love, because he's not only is he an amazing actor, he was committed to the truth of the story and the truth of each moment.
Some stories are just too true to tell.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I found The Judge. It pulled on my heartstrings so much. It made The Notebook look like a comedy movie. But that might just be me. What do you think? All you got to do is tweet us at NCity.